I've got Jan's Lamborghini Revuelto, Tommy's Ferrari SF90, and a Ferrari 296 here on the drag strip for a standing quarter-mile race. Yanni admits he's a little worried, and he should be, since the SF90 has already beaten a Revuelto before, now even lighter without its wrap. Last time, Yanni made a whole video of excuses, blaming low miles, poor launches, and vowing to win next time. Today, talk is over. It's time to see if Lamborghini can take back the crown or if Ferrari will dominate again. Before racing the SF90, I'm trying the 296 first. It packs a 3.0L twin-turbo V6 with an electric motor for 830 horsepower and 740 Nm, rear-wheel drive, an 8-speed dual clutch, weighs 1,470 kilograms dry, and starts at 242,000 pounds. The Lamborghini has a 6.5L naturally aspirated V12 with an electric motor for the rear wheels, plus 2 more on the front axle for AWD, making 1,015 horsepower and 1,162 Nm. An 8-speed dual clutch, weighs 1,772 kilograms dry, and starts at 447,000 pounds. Yanni agrees it would be humiliating to lose to the lower-powered, rear-wheel drive Ferrari, but insists it'll be a different story on CarWow. Still, losing here would be double the embarrassment. It's a foregone conclusion Yanni should win this. If he doesn't, it's utter humiliation, and a forfeit might be in order. Asked what it should be, Yanni accuses me of setting him up and tells me to get the starter so we can race. First, we do a sound check. My borrowed Ferrari 296 V6 from David Ross versus Yanni's naturally aspirated V12 Revuelto. The Lambo's sound is classic in A, no turbos, something Yanni loves. But performance is the real test. In the first race, the 296 starts pulling back at the end, but with AWD and a strong launch, the Revuelto edges ahead in a close finish. Yanni takes the win. He then claims his car feels quicker without launch control, though it's harder to time. We agree, no excuses. In the second run, he beats me again as his Lambo finds its stride. We go for a final run, even though Yanni has already secured victory 2-0, and he admits I might get closer this time. Yanni pushes for a 3-0 clean sweep, but in the third race, the Ferrari 296 catches him, making it 2-1. He insists the score stands, even though I argue that with proper launch control, it would be 1-1. I offer him the chance to gamble on another run to prove his Lambo is definitively quicker, but he opts to take the win, knowing he's up against the SF90 next. In race 1, the Lamborghini narrowly won, both cars finishing in 10.2 seconds. Race 2 saw the Lambo clearly ahead, 10.2 seconds to the Ferrari's 10.4, thanks to my bad start. Race 3 went to the Ferrari, with both crossing in 10.3 seconds. Moving to rolling races in light sport mode over a half mile, the first run saw my Ferrari lose badly after failing to kick down, while Yanni's car surged ahead. I realized the Lambo's kick-down advantage explained the thrashing, so we set up for another attempt. In full race mode with manual gear selection, we start from 30 miles per hour in second gear to test the hybrid systems. Ferrari surges ahead instantly, its power undeniable. My gear change wasn't perfect, but the gap was too big for it to matter. We repeat from 50 miles per hour in third gear. The Lambo pulls slightly at first, but the Ferrari's turbo torque quickly takes over, and with clean shifts, it's clearly faster. Next is a 100 miles per hour brake test to the cones. Shortest stopping distance wins. After that, we bring in the Ferrari SF90, a 4.0L twin-turbo V8 with an electric motor on the rear axle, plus 2 more on the front for AWD, producing 1,000 horsepower and 800 Nm through an 8-speed dual clutch. Weighing 1,570 kilograms dry and starting at 376,000 pounds, it's ready to face the Lamborghini. Set a fair reserve price, the minimum you're willing to accept, and CarWow will enter your car into an online auction. When it ends, you'll get the result, and the winning dealer will arrange easy payment and free collection. With 93% of sellers getting their expected price or more, and the service being completely free, over 4,000 dealers are ready to bid. Links are in the description, pinned comment, where you can Google "Help Me Car Wow." Now, onto the rematch. Yanni once claimed Tommy's SF90 was slow because it was an early model, but now it's lighter without its wrap, while Yanni's Lamborghini is heavier. Though he's lost 2.5 stone himself, he thinks weight might be key. I think Ferrari's performance will win. After a quick sound check, we race. Ferrari takes the first win. To be fair, I let Tommy drive the Ferrari against Yanni, knowing losing by tenths of a second still stings. Even though it's only tenths of a second, losing still stings, and if I were Yanni, I'd be gutted. To add insult to injury, Tommy lines up in the SF90 with a tip to delay slightly after the start signal, yet still easily pulls away. I ride along for the next run, and despite a false start that Yanni calls a jump, the stewards say it was clean. On the rematch, the Ferrari embarrassingly pulls ahead again, and Yanni points out that Tommy once called the car a Friday afternoon build, yet the Ferrari now seems slower. I admit the poor launch was my fault, as I had Tommy try ESC off instead of Corsa mode. We agree to pick the best setup and run again. Being in the wrong mode wasn't going to change the outcome. Yanni jokes that maybe adding turbos would. Sammy is selling his SF90 and keeping the Revuelto, and while Yanni insists he'd choose the Lambo any day, he admits the Ferrari is faster, though he prefers his own spec. Since Tommy's car was pre-spec'd, they consider putting both on a dyno for a fair comparison. Yanni accepts he'll lose no matter what, but wants a perfect launch for personal satisfaction. In their best start of the day, both launch neck and neck, but the Ferrari still wins. Final results: Race 1, Ferrari 9.8S, Lambo 10.2S. Race 2, Ferrari 9.9S, Lambo 10.5S. Race 3, Ferrari 9.9S, Lambo 10.3S. Race 4, Ferrari 9.9S, Lambo 10.1S, the Lambo's best time. Still, all may not be as it seems. And next they plan an electric-only race, with Tommy at 92 kilograms and Yanni at 101 kilograms. I'm 73 kilograms, so a bit lighter than Tommy at 92 kilograms and Yanni at 101 kilograms, but the Lambo is heavier anyway. We line up for an electric-only race. Yanni pulls ahead briefly, but the Ferrari soon takes it, leaving things awkward enough to just move on. We switch back to petrol power for a 30 miles per hour rolling race in second gear. The Ferrari gaps the Lambo by 6 car lengths. Suspecting something off, I ask for a redo, but this time in third gear, Yanni wins, and it's revealed Tommy had been in automatic mode earlier. Accusations of dealer spec cars fly, but we call it there and set up for a brake test. Yanni's told to use hybrid mode for maximum regging and braking, but right then, he realizes he's in the wrong setting. Yanni suddenly realizes his car has been in hybrid mode for every race instead of performance mode. Shocked, we decide to redo a drag race with the correct setting, but despite feeling quicker, the Lamborghini still loses to the Ferrari. In performance mode, the launch actually bogs down, making no real difference to the results. After another run with the same outcome, we move to a brake test, only for the Lambo to hit limited performance due to low fuel. With the car effectively done, Yanni jokes about selling it. Recapping: Race 1, Ferrari 9.9S, Lambo 10.2S. Race 2, Ferrari 9.9S again, Lambo 10.3S. Since Tommy's SF90 is out of fuel, I jump back into the 296 for a second gear, 30 miles per hour rolling race against the Lambo, which Yanni suspects was also run in hybrid mode last time. We line up again, 3, 2, 1, go, and Yanni jumps the start slightly. but the Lambo is clearly running quicker now in performance mode. We retry from 50 miles per hour in third gear. This time, he holds me off, admitting to his Lamborghini fans that the earlier races were mistakenly run in hybrid mode. He's relieved the error was caught before the video went out, which could have sparked criticism. We set up a proper standing quarter mile in performance mode from first gear. Despite some wheel spin, the Lambo comes back to take the win in 10.2 seconds against the Ferrari's 10.3. In the end, performance mode affected rolling races more than standing starts. But the final run showed what the Lamborghini could really do.